Hold it.
A sale, it
Cold
sound like.
trailers and hard seats. So we sat in for 6. Mm-hmm.
So wait, Gillette, you all didn't have a
We didn't
So,
honestly get
so
like
it don't sound like
mirrors.
Legendary
on
season
your
two was too
season, right? On
pleasant.
your season, y'all didn't have an audience, correct? Y'all didn't have an audience.
No, we didn't have an
No.
audience. We
What
didn't
was
have an
season?
audience.
We didn't have an audience until season 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
So
was it was it was
I'm
kind of
really, really
difficult. It was
excited to
kind of
hear from the
difficult.
So
other
how was that,
seasons.
because
Gillette, for y'all? How was that, like, like being in ballroom and, like, you feeding off of the crowd, like, energy to make you guys go up more, and then, like, here you are on stage now and you're performing and there's nobody there. Like, how was that making a difference in y'all performance as if there was a crowd there? Like, how was y'all keeping y'all momentum up without nobody there, like chanting y'all on or hyping y'all up?
It played a major part because like sometimes the crowd was sometimes persuade the judges. Sometimes like if you got the crowd hype or whatever, sometimes the judge might be like, no shade, you woke it up. But being in a room where it's just like nothing but cameras and just those five or four judges, it's just like you just got to take what they give you, and it was kind of difficult. I mean, you have like production in the back, but they have to be quiet. They couldn't clap or anything like that. It was just like pretty silence, and they pretty much added in the audio of like if there was a
If
crowd
there's an
there or something like
audience.
that.
hmm
But
yeah,
it
Mm.
yeah, it was kind of
Well,
difficult.
like I said, I'm glad to hear from the second season and the third season because after I got put off, I literally didn't watch that show at all. I just
And
watched the
so,
first season. I never was able to
so
get
for
into
the
the second or the third.
for the season one members up here, how was it performing in front of, like, a, because a lot of the people also that was coming, I know I came to a few shows for season one filming, and I know, like, a lot of the people in the crowd was like non ballroom walkers and stuff. So y'all were performing for, like, just a really live crowd. So how was
No,
that feeling, like, just to perform in front of, like, a live crowd of people who really don't know you and just, like, gaining those fans from people who y'all
no,
really didn't know, but just got to know y'all from the show?
I, I,
it was.
the audience was very, yeah, I'm about to say the audience really gave it to us. They made us feel it. We are here. We was on stage. Like my
Right.
girls was really
Thank
good. They was
you.
getting on that
Yeah.
bus.
Thank you,
You know, in
y'all.
season
And
one, they was sending buses to Port Authority to get people. So if you wanted to come, they was giving you a free ride to
and
Connecticut
paying
on
them,
season one. Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
and
paying
they
them to be in
they
the
were
audience.
paying
Yeah,
them too.
I know a lot
Yeah,
of
they
the
were
girls
paying them.
from New York
And
was
they had
definitely
balls after the
Port
after the
Authority Railroad.
shows.
Oh yeah, they had balls after the fucking
They had
after the
balls
show. We
after the
stayed to
Max
show.
have
Max
And
Yeah.
had
they
won
would have a
we
his
had a couple
category.
of
first thousand.
categories.
And
Yep.
also we
And they
never
would be
forget the
$1,000
crowd.
categories.
Oh my
And
god,
at
I
It
the
forgot
same
was.
about that.
and at the same time, the crowd used
That
to
was
add to,
fast.
like, at the end of the productions, they would scream at the house they wanted to win. Like
Thank you,
as you
sister.
was out there, they
Mm-hmm.
were like,
You really
London,
gain fans. Like it was given
yo,
a
I remember Lonnie
celebrity
Benz came
reality
and
show.
they
Like you
stormed,
gain
yo.
fans
The
as
whole
as
room was
production went
shaking.
on. You had like people favorites. You gained fans. Like
Yep.
people's Instagrams were going viral,
Bitch, my
and like
Instagram went
you
up
actually, this was
immediately.
actually a
It was
celebrity
crazy.
like competition Vogue show. So people
Thank
who
you,
had
Katie.
no idea that just wanted to come came, and they still just to see all them people on the buses dressed up as the category for that night. And like I was like, bitch, I feel like I'm on RuPaul. But it really
Yeah, because
gave
I
like
must say that was another
people
thing.
were
Like
gaining
like they
fans
would really
as
come
the
in the
show was
themes
going
of the
on.
balls. Like the audience will also come in the themes of y'all balls that y'all will have as well. So,
That
like, that
was
was another thing that was
sad.
different also.
Yeah. And but
Mm-hmm.
you know what? At the end, the last episode, the final episode, was the first time that COVID became a threat, and we were kind of like the guinea pigs at that time because they had no people, no audience come in.
Thank you, ID
There
number.
was no production. Like there was only just us and the judges, and that
Mhm.
was it. And so like that kind of like set the tone for season two because they had to figure out how to maneuver and how they can get the judges to be in there safely without getting contaminated with what's going on.
That
So
was the
it
worst
was
day ever.
I know. I mean, but
Yeah,
I
because
lived. I had so much fun.
on season one, didn't you all have an
Thank
audience? Didn't you
you.
all have a no audience at one of the episodes, like the last episode?
That was the last episode we
The
never had an
very last
audience.
one.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Cause
had
like
started right there.
the next day, COVID shut down. Everything was shut down, but production was over already.
Yep.
But it was like everything was shut down. It was just like,
Mm.
What the fuck? What if COVID? Like, what if we were still
So
filming?
we left
Everything
from
like,
filming to go home to be locked down. It was crazy.
That's
Yep.
literally how it happened.
and that's when
Didn't
Yeah,
even
it
Cameo
get
was.
came out, and
have,
everybody was
didn't
doing
didn't
Cameo.
enjoy no freedom.
I
So
remember being
So
on a
Gillette, how
basically was
many?
on a train back home, and it was me, Yo Yo, Cheyenne, Twilight, and Jazul, and we're getting at the end of the stop. When we get out, when we first get onto the train, we didn't even know what COVID really was. Like, did y'all know what
Right.
COVID was? I didn't
No,
no.
really know.
Mm,
because
I
I
know
mm-mm.
didn't
like some
know.
people like they were sitting there. They're like,
This
oh,
shit
it
came
may
out
be
of
a
nowhere.
we're all gonna die type thing. So when we was on the train, I was just looking at people like, don't touch me, like, and it felt like you got dropped off into like Armageddon or something. But
Hmm.
it was dope though, getting home.
So how
Like,
many times did they test y'all on your season for COVID? Being as though that was the lockdown season.
what, season
Oh,
1
we got
or season 2?
2.
oh we got tested every day.
Oh my goodness, my nose.
Mm. Every day, damn.
So
We
they
got
so they felt
tested.
like that your
So
results would say negative one day, and then
And they
once
did
you
like
wake up, it's positive.
They
I
was
they
mean,
did
changing like
well,
3.
that.
On season 3, if you caught it, they never tested
they
you again.
the reason why they did that because they was bringing on like the special the judges and different stuff like that. So they wanted to make sure like everybody had in order for the production to go, everybody on the set had to be 100% COVID negative. So they had to test us every day. It's to the point where we got used to it going up our nose. Like it
Can
was
I
every
ask a
day.
Yeah,
question?
that's why I was gonna ask
Bitch,
that
you
next. Like did they do
sneeze,
they did
you going
the nose
home.
swab?
Huh? We used to have to be in rehearsal, like our 6 hour rehearsal. We used to have to wear masks like the entire time. So there was times like we were like stifling and shit like that, but you had to keep your mask on.
Mm-mm.
No,
So
I
Trey
would have
said shit
quit.
sometimes
So
2 times a day.
Huh?
That was absurd. Two
Was
times a day is absurd.
Tanisha
Yeah.
Scott
so
still there?
Yeah, she was still there.
question.
Yeah.
So when y'all were getting like your effects and things made, how much input did y'all have with y'all looks completely? And were those things like staged and they already had that thing planned as to this is what you were gonna wear, or you guys came up with those concepts?
We were able
We
to, like,
we
once
did
we get
everything.
the
We
paper.
did our own
We
music,
designed
Full
our
hand
own
everything,
on.
choreography,
Yes,
everything.
our own
they'll
wardrobe.
give us a little pamphlet to let us
Word.
know what ball is coming up next. See, on season one, it's like a ball was every 3 days, but on the show, it made it like we had something every week. But we literally had to get ready for that shit in every 3 days.
Every
That
three
shit
And it
was
days.
really
Mm.
wasn't
that
Or
shit
bad.
was
you
happening
And
Very
it
did.
wasn't
fast.
really
fast.
You
We
had to
had
get
three
ready
and it
the
really
days.
next
wasn't just
We
3
day.
had
days
three
because you
days to get
practiced for
wardrobe
2 and
ready,
perform on the third. Sorry.
choreography, and music.
All
I'm not
Right.
right.
gonna lie to you.
So
When they
this is
sent me
about to
home,
be a
I realized
kiki
how much that shit
question.
hurt in my body.
This is about to be a kiki question.
I think oh well, real quick, I think for season one y'all had like a more advantage because y'all had like some shows where there was just like separate categories and not every show was as a house. Where we had the same schedule where we had to do turnarounds of like as a house is like consecutive where that shit got like kind of overwhelming and like tiring to like it
You
was
all were
hard.
working.
Yeah.
Y'all were working.
Yeah,
All right, so
especially
this
when you
is
gotta
just for
work with
Kiki
people
question.
who don't know how to catch
All right, so
choreography.
if you had to choose one episode from your season, who had the worst outfits from that episode? Who had the worst effects?
Ooh, no, you trying to start it up, honey.
Okay. Before we start,
Girl, wait, wait, wait,
I think
wait,
I'm gonna
wait.
give wardrobe some leeway due to the fact that
Oh,
they had
she-
to consecutively like make as a house effects. I don't think they had like a lot of people on hand to actually like produce what people wanted. So a lot of our shit really didn't turn out like the way we wanted it. So every episode, our stuff was not like how we wanted it.
Okay.
in season one,
And
who
that's
had
ugly because the way
It
they
was
showed
it
it
was
on
Season
similar
one
television
season
had the
was
worst.
one.
like
you
the
want
way
to
they
know who
showed it
had
was
the
like
worst
the person
outfits?
was like so grand
It's
But
and
I
like
like
will
who
say
so
miracle?
this:
good at what he
Who
does.
miracle?
Like you
Justice for
asking who
my
had the
shit.
worst outfits?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
We would love to know.
Keep it real.
The
So
La
wait,
Vince
are we
ate
saying
for
worst
me
outfits
season
through the
one.
I
No
whole
didn't.
day.
season,
I
or
didn't.
are we
I mean,
saying like
to
worst
be honest, if you want me to
episode?
be totally frank, I didn't like none of our outfits.
Oh, cause you was on my list.
I didn't like none of our
Because
I'm
outfits.
honestly,
saying
they were
it's
non ballroom persons like trying to tap into the element of making the effects. And so like we're trying to give you like a sketch of what we want, but you just, you know, sometimes you want that little extra niche or a
I mean, I think they were
dab
very
here and
creative
there.
people,
No, I
but
don't know.
We
I
had
don't
some
know because
fab.
the
We
no
had some
Y'all
shade.
had
fab
some
people
shit though,
working in
That's what
Erica.
I was
Boardwalk.
about
and
to
say
say.
fuck
We
you,
had
bitch.
Like that's
Natalia
the
working
shit.
in
I be
No
wardrobe. We
shade.
had Johnny Wujek
But
working in
there was
wardrobe.
also, I feel like there was also some favoritism too. Like if like it was also like in the ranking, like if your house was ranked higher, like you got first picked on like what you wanted, because like
I
we
agree.
want we wanted to be in the when we did the little toy shit, we wanted to be the little G.I. Joe show soldiers, but the teachers already took that. They was like, oh no, somebody already took this, yeah, I picked something else.
See,
So
that
like it was just
happened
like,
to
well
us one
damn.
They
time
told
for
us
the
that
Wild
Because
too.
they
Wild
Mm.
because
West
they
Jamari
had
took
won
the
the
episode.
horse
previous
from
episode.
Michaela.
Hold on, Zay. Let
Michaela
me just
wanted a
tell this
horse,
one.
and
That
Jamari,
happened to us
big
one time
black
because for
ass,
the
come
Wild
out on
Wild
a
West
horse.
episode, we asked
Oh,
for a horse,
Michaela had a
and they
fit.
told us no, but the Balmains had a horse or
Was
some
what
shit.
Connecticut.
The same
Okay,
thing with
so
the
hold on,
Mugler,
hold
with
on,
the same thing with
hold
the
on, hold
same
on,
thing
hold
with the
on,
twins with
hold
the
on, hold
table.
on,
We wanted the
hold
table. We
on,
wanted
hold
the Glitz to
on,
have the
hold
table
on.
for hands.
Let,
Like what?
no, no,
Because
no,
they
no,
sweet.
no. That's not what happened.
No, that is
Yes,
What we
true.
yes,
were
it
told,
That
is.
is true.
Yes, it is.
That
what,
is
no,
true.
no, 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 no.
That
What
is
we told,
true.
what we were,
And let me
hold
call.
on,
Let me
hold
call.
Hold
on, Zay,
on.
shut the fuck up,
Hold on,
Zay.
Zay.
Let me
Let
Zay,
him
call
shut the fuck
finish,
up,
Broadway.
Zay.
Zay.
Mute her.
Let
Let
him
me
Call
speak.
speak.
Broadway.
Zay.
Honey, mute her.
No, no shade. What we were told was everybody kind of got like a signature, like one
Exactly.
major big item, and they were like the Lavins. They were like your wings were like was a crazy budget and everything for
Mine.
your wing. Yeah, your wings. That's what they. I'm telling you what they told
Oh,
us.
I remember
We,
that. I remember
they
So
that.
said your
Erica took
wing.
the
They
budget
said
with her
First
everybody.
of
wings.
all, y'all
They
was
said.
trying to. First of all,
I'm
the
telling you what they
stylist for the
told us.
Balmains was
If you
trying to say
honestly
that
paid
my
attention to
wings
No,
was
no,
season
no,
too
wait.
two,
expensive.
the
They were
Reachies
cheap.
I
never the
didn't.
Reachies never had no prop.
Wait,
They never gave the
hold up.
Reachies no prop because every time we asked for a prop, it's either budget or the houses that were ranked ahead that have won already picked the major props.
But
That's
y'all was one of the top
We always
houses.
got budget.
but
But
we didn't get
I
nothing.
felt like the winner. I feel like
I got
the
my roller
person that
skates.
went
That was
home
it.
with the trophy. I felt like they gave the extra budget to that week. That's
That
how
is so
I
Tanya
felt.
London.
Yes,
No, they did not.
No,
No,
they
they
I
didn't.
did. They
No,
no
did.
I just think if
Look
when
at the
you
Mugler. They
think
had the
and
No.
big stuffed
out of
only
the
for
animals
that
and
box,
week
all that when
though.
they did the
Only for
when
I'm
they
not
did the
saying like the
rainbow
whole
like they
time.
yes.
Because
because some of
sometimes we
y'all
were
look for
surprised when people
basic.
walked away with Supreme and we were like, wait, huh? We gagged because remember we didn't know what our scores was our season. It was just a mystery.
Yeah, they
Some
We
were
of
just
y'all
adding
look for
found
on
out.
and we
basic,
would come out and know.
I
so
ended
it
up
Yeah.
became
finding
a
out that we
basic
had a
budget.
budget. I ended up finding out that we had a bigger a
Period.
budget after episode 3.
We always got told it was a
Goldie,
budget.
are
No
you
It
there,
was
shade.
a budget.
Goldie? Cause
For me, the most glamorous season was season 2. For me,
So
The
you
most
watched every
what?
Yeah.
season. You watched every season, sister?
I
I'm gonna
watched
say the
every
reason why
season. Season 2
I'm
was
honestly
they
give
Okay.
credit.
they
I'm gonna
just
give
looked
credit
bad
what
to
credit
me.
is due. The only reason why it was more
They
glamorous is
season
because
was more
Shannon and
glamorous,
Stasha
but
was
for
on the
me it was boring
because it's
because of
because
the no
Shannon and
audience.
Stasha was on the show. Shannon and Stasha was on the show, and they demanded that like at least you're gonna represent us and represent us with like glam and make us look like something, you know. So I do give credit to those two ladies. Like they really was like
okay.
a big voice for us on the show because like the first 3 episodes we were in California in like trailers and it was fucking cold early in the morning from 6 a.m. to like damn near 7 p.m. We have no heaters, no couches. We all just sitting there twiddling our thumbs until Shannon, like, you know, said enough is enough, bitch. Like, treat us how we supposed to be deserved. Like, we need our couches, we need our mirrors, we need this and the third. And we got that.
We
So,
we didn't have
like,
none
with
of
them
that either
speaking up,
for our
Yeah, they
season
were
one
definitely
either.
telling
like, it
us.
was
They were
horrible.
definitely
Didn't.
telling us
We
to speak up. They were like,
we
"Speak
walked
up,
onto
let
the
them know what y'all
compound
want."
and put us in a room. It was empty with a curtain with 4 folding chairs. It wasn't until people
Yeah, we
started.
had pictures.
it wasn't. It wasn't
It was
until people
nothing in them
started going
rooms.
home.
Like,
They told us to
No,
Oh, but
start
no,
telling them
no.
what the fuck
It
we
wasn't
want.
until
reading
people
them
started going.
down.
It wasn't until
like that
people
pitch,
started going
that pitch.
home. We'll come to set and we'll go into the compound. We'll go into a room and we'll have bean bags one day, and then one day we'll have something else up in the room, and we'll be
Cheers.
like, okay, yeah, like
Yeah, I
it
know
just miraculously just
season
spruced
two,
like
they
up.
like no
definitely, we
shade Don
definitely
like
all
Donna
fought for
Season
that.
one was ghetto as
in
hell.
that PowerPoint you showed Donna
I
where
live.
all the reaches is standing together and it's the light like there like look like we praying. No,
Uh-huh.
we're actually getting heat because we're cold.
Bitch, I thought y'all was
Yeah, I was cold in
praying.
LA. Y'all was cold
No,
in
we was
LA?
Not and they
no,
used
it
it
was like
as a
early in the morning. It
promotional
was cold. We're
tool.
sta-
I
we were
thought
First of
y'all
literally
was
all,
standing there and
praying.
just getting
it
heat
was
from that
cold
light.
in Connecticut.
It
It
was
No,
was
it
cold
was
as
cold
fuck
already
in
in
that
cold.
cold.
Connecticut,
We was
bitch.
You getting
freezing.
up
We
at
was
you getting up
freezing
at like
cold.
6:45 in the
bitch.
morning, girl. It's cold.
Oh, we was
No,
And
getting up
then you
at
got your
4.
wigs on
We
from
was
like
getting up
Yeah,
eight
at
we was
a.m.
getting up
to
4,
at
like
3,
4 and
4.
10 p.m.
5.
at night.
We
We
was
would
getting
have
up at
call
3 or
time
4
at
in the
like
morning.
6,
We had call time
7.
for 4 in the morning,
Cause some bitches
5 in
had
the
to go
morning,
over
Oh my god.
choreography.
okay,
and
so
then we
Like
would be
at
Miss
there
any
Erica.
point,
till
at any point in
midnight.
time during production, at any point in time during production or during like the show in itself, did y'all feel like any other house was treated better than the next?
Of
I think
Yes.
course.
everybody
Oh
felt that
no.
way.
Oh, I
I
Yeah.
don't
think
think
Yes.
everybody
so.
felt that way.
I know. I
If you
feel
was
like
like,
everyone was
if
treated
you was really
equally.
competing, I think you felt it that way. I think you truly felt that way if you was truly competing because like
Mind
you would
you,
see things that would happen.
Well, maybe
Like
I wasn't
you'd be
there
like,
long
wait,
enough to
what?
see a lot of stuff, so I wasn't there long enough to
Erica,
see a
tell
lot
them
of
about
stuff.
the
But at first,
van.
I felt
Tell
like
them
we
about the
all were
theory of
okay.
the van.
The
Cause we
who?
knew who
What
was
happened
going
in the
home.
van?
Tell them about the theory of the van. It,
What happened? I don't
'cause
remember.
remember, cause like, okay, so when we used to ride in the van, we used to know who was going home based on if you didn't ride with who was if you rode with Broadway that day, you was going
I
home.
didn't believe any of that. Y'all did.
I didn't
But
believe that
every
either.
time,
I didn't believe
but
that
Kimmy
either.
I
not
didn't believe any of that.
Tori, every
But
time
looking
when we
back at
said it,
it,
we was
would you
like,
say that that was a true theory?
No, it
baby,
wasn't.
No.
every time somebody
No,
rode with
Zay
Broadway,
hair be
they got
everywhere.
sent
No,
home.
that's not true. I
That
don't
was
think that was true.
I don't think that was true.
Okay, so you know I got
So
pictures. You
say
know
the
I
day
got
you
Well,
got
well,
you
sent
know I
well.
home.
got
Zay. I
So
do
the
So
know
day
what
I
you're
so
got
talking about
sent,
say
now.
so the
Anybody
day I
that
so
got
rides
say
sent
with
the
home,
day you
Broadway,
got
Broadway
they
did
went
take me
home
to
the
the
next week.
airport.
the
She
day
took me to
y'all
the
sent
airport.
the day y'all went home, y'all rode with Broadway.
Who us? We didn't go
actually we
home.
did. We didn't go home, but the last episode we did ride with Broadway.
Well, when they
Oh,
sent
we
me
And
home,
sure
Erica,
bitch,
did.
I went home with Broadway
you
to the
looked at
airport.
me and said, "Damn, we roll with Broadway." Remember?
Actually, I looked at you and said, Miss Broadway got to get the fuck out of this van.
I know.
Let's
me,
get
me and Miss
Broadway
Erica
up.
was
Broadway,
not having it.
me and Miss Broadway didn't click.
Let's
We
get
didn't
Broadway
click.
up here. Let's get Broadway
Mhm.
up
Hold on,
here.
Should
I
we
got
talk
Hold
about
on
how
one
another.
Miss
second, y'all.
Packrat got one of the guys fired
Oh,
Oh.
on the
Mm.
staff?
Mm.
For
who
what?
who got one of the girls fired? Pack Rat.
Packrat. What's the staff name? The guy that used to have the glasses on, the black guy?
The one
The
that was
one that
doing the
sucked.
film on the
Bernard?
camera that would do the
Yeah,
camera.
yeah.
Oh.
Wait, that's why he was gone?
Not Pack Rat
Oh,
packed
I
them
can
out.
spill some tea. Oh God.
Not
Girl, look
Pack
at
Rat
Mm.
you.
packed them out.
Who packed them
Anyway,
out,
Well,
honey?
Back
well,
hold
you
on.
know
I
that.
wanted
Oh shit.
Because
hold on because I
That's
Packrat did
wanted
not
never
to
play with
mind.
those people.
That's what
get into a question with Goldie because Goldie, I know you've been quiet over there. Goldie, how was Legendary for you? Because I know your season was like really emotional for you. You was a lot of people would say you was the crybaby of your house. So like, how do you feel
Oh,
about that?
Who's
Um,
Goldie? Can
I,
I see who he is?
Yeah, like come on up here.
Invite
Jerk
to
him up, Goldie, like the girls don't know you
Hey.
about them.
Okay,
um,
from Jada's house.
yes.
yes.
Okay.
Jordan, shut up.
Machiavelli.
But anyways, yeah, they can call me a crybaby all they want to, but it's what I went through there. Like,
No, come
it's like
back. Let us see you. Let us feel you. Come back.
it was the
So what exactly did you go through to make you that emotional or for the people to read that as you being a crybaby?
well, when we first got there, first we were locked in a room for 7 days. I wasn't expecting that. Um, Two, the plan that we had to do the first episode, we had prosthetics, we had
Shut
tails,
up,
we had
Miario.
different cat suits. They told us we couldn't do it. They told us we couldn't have a theme. They told us we couldn't do none of that. So what we had planned had all got erased. So we had to do it all over again, literally in a matter of days. Um, it was a lot. My whole team caught COVID supposedly. It
What
was a
you mean
lot.
supposedly?
You know,
Did they get it?
they told us we had COVID, but never showed us the results. None of us never felt different.
Oh, that's scared.
So you
Who
felt
said
Wait.
so
that?
you felt it was sabotage from the jump.
No, I'm so serious, y'all. I was so serious. None of us never felt
Bitch,
None of us
they
had
did
a
what? Yo,
none
that
of us
bitch Erica
had
said, "Oh, that's fierce."
a cough. None of us had a runny nose. None of us had a loss of appetite. Nothing was
So
wrong.
they just didn't
Y'all
want
was
y'all to
able to smell
perform.
and taste.
We was able to
But didn't
smell.
y'all make it really far in the show?
We did.
Oh, somebody must have did
Yeah, that was
something.
dirty.
It was really. It just
But at
really
least y'all
wasn't.
Were
was.
y'all difficult to work with?
No. They were difficult to work with.
Oh, that's why
Because
they
that
sent
was
y'all
the Saint
home.
Laurent on our season.
Oh, so
It
right. So
was.
on any other seasons, did y'all have people that was on
Wait,
teams that
what?
really
No.
Oh
wasn't in those
shit.
houses,
Oh
and
fuck.
But
they
we
just
wasn't
put them on
the
them teams?
on my season.
Say
We
what
wasn't the
now?
team.
On y'all seasons, did y'all have people that was on the show that was put inside houses that really wasn't in their house in their real
Slow down.
ballroom?
Oh no, I didn't have. Well,
Okay, so yeah,
on
Oh,
we
our
had
we.
that on
season
our
or in
season.
or women. Are you saying on our season or in our house?
In y'all
On y'all
season,
season.
within y'all houses, yeah. Like, was
Was
they
there
putting
any
people
fake
in?
houses on y'all season?
Yeah, because we had fake
It was
houses.
definitely fake house members. I
Yeah.
know for damn sure. It was that
Um,
on every season.
Yamamoto
um,
house. I don't think.
no, I wouldn't say it was no fake houses. I would say there was like a controversy with like using my house name without my permission and like not
Was there
consulting with me
anybody put
about.
in your house just to be on the show, knowing that they wasn't in your house in real ballroom?
Oh,
No, that didn't
chocolate.
The
Oh,
happen
people
on
that's in
that.
my
season
house is
two.
still in my
Season two
house.
had all real members.
Yeah, they were
Huh?
all remember. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
pretty
So
much all
no.
authentic.
So on
Yeah,
our
they were all
season, we had
authentic.
people
Yeah.
that was put inside of houses just to fill a
Like
spot,
the
They
shot.
had the
And
and
which
they
perfect.
were
house
not
is?
in that
I
Oh,
think
house.
that
the
was
only
the Saint.
person I think the
That was
Well,
only
the
house
Saint
well,
with that
Laurent,
was Saint
correct?
Laurent.
well,
That's
you know that
correct.
Well,
some of
yeah,
the
they
well,
would
you,
have
Uh-huh.
two people with them.
y'all
Yeah.
do know that you do that. You know, some of the people that was on season one was a part of the pilot. So I guess that's how some of the people got into the make believe houses.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
But that was
No,
only
I
the
knew
girls
nothing
from
about that.
House of Saint Laurent.
I remember
Yeah,
somebody
that's
had to
it.
change the name of their house because somebody didn't approve of the.
And who was that?
I forgot what house that was though. I can't remember the name.
The Blahnik. They was trying to use
Yeah.
the House of Blahnik name, but then they had to
Yeah.
change
So
it to
yeah. To the House of
what
Lux,
was that house?
Dasani. That's what it was.
The House of
Yeah.
Look,
Lux.
Oh, the House
look.
of
Oh
But
Love.
yeah,
mind
that's
you,
them.
I
Yeah.
don't know why would
Design.
anybody have to change the name because bitch, they don't own the
Dicky,
house of
Father Light is
Lonnie.
coming. He's coming, Dicky. He's pulling up
Huh?
home. He said he's coming up on the piano. Father Light is coming.
I'm saying like
Design. What we missing?
they
What we
would.
didn't? What we didn't have had?
Well, I think one of the things, like, I think the initial question was like, what was one of the houses you felt like was favorable on the show? Um,
Yes. Like,
there
who did
was
you
there was a
feel
lot
was
of
treated like
yeah,
more?
there was
Can
like a
we
lot
just
of
go
ups
in
and
order
downs.
and answer that question?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
Yes.
start from the top
I'll
and
go
work
season
your
Like,
two
way
real
down.
quick. There was like a lot of ups
Yeah,
and
no,
downs
let's
with
start with
season two.
seasons.
With
Let's do it seasons. So all of season one, then season two,
go
then season three.
okay, because me and
Okay.
Trey can relate on
Okay,
this.
so start from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then work it around.
Nine, two,
Bam.
and then
So wait, what was
three.
the question? I missed it. What was the question?
A
What
lot of
house do
favorites.
you feel during your showing or your production moments do you feel was treated like better than somebody else?
I mean, okay. So I'm gonna just keep it a buck. So I felt like the last episode, I felt like the Ballmings had
Thank
got treated
you.
favorite,
Thank you,
due
China.
to them
I love
winning
you,
the
Wyatt.
show. I just felt like that last episode was like a slap in the face, and I felt like they got treated the ultimate favoritism at the last episode.
So you
So
think they just got it handed to them? Okay.
basically,
Okay.
but
I
but
got a
those are just
follow up
my
for that, but I'm gonna
feelings.
wait till after everybody answers. I'm gonna wait till after everybody
Okay.
answers. We're gonna go
It's
back to
no
that.
tea. It's
Okay.
no tea because I love the Ballmings. I
All
love
right,
Tori,
y'all
but
hold it in there. Hold it though. We
No,
going to
because
have a
I've been trying to
Let's
figure
make
out
sure
like
we
where do you get this
because
favoritism? Because
because y'all
we were
never
going
won a
through it.
trophy. Okay, so
We
so
were
catch
going
this.
through
Y'all
it.
never won a trophy. Y'all never won not one trophy as a house to
Oh
take home.
no!
Y'all
Oh
never
no!
won one. So just like the Golden Globes or just like the Olympics, you
Oh
have to win
no!
certain things to get to first, second, and third place. You just don't
So
automatically win one race
so
and
my
win the
so so
whole
so my
Olympics.
so
No.
my question is why how are you going to make up rules to their show?
I'm not making up no rules, but how do y'all
That's
not
not how
win
that that's
nothing?
not how
And
that
then
that's
at
not
the
how that
last
went. It doesn't
episode,
matter if we
y'all
won
just
it doesn't matter if we
ultimately
won
win
a
the
supreme
entire
episode
show.
or not. We won the ultimate show.
Okay, we're gonna put that in the garden and we're gonna come back to that. Erica, Go ahead and
I have
answer.
to disagree with you, Zay Zay, because they was not treated better because they didn't win nothing throughout the whole show until the last episode, which it was times when they should have won. But anyway, the house that I think was treated better was the House of Escada
Mm.
because
Us.
they were really sweet. Because they were really sweet to all the staff. We were mean, so
Oh my
but
god.
but you know what? I don't feel like that because I feel like we were like considered the underdogs for so long in the beginning. Let me hush.
but they always
But
treat the underdogs better because they
I
feel
don't
sorry.
think so. Because remember, like even when I feel like in certain episodes, so like if we bring it up to episode 8, right, the ocean, right, and there was a lot of times that some people won only because of a judge was in love with y'all, you know what I mean? And so it was just like
Mm.
But
that
y'all won that.
treatment.
Y'all won that episode.
Yeah,
But it was
by a thread, me and you had a battle. Listen.
I know, and you read me for Phil
but
on
Mm.
the
But we
stage.
here now. Now our bond is unbreakable now, and so
I love you.
you already know this.
Okay,
Tori.
Tori. Go
Tori
ahead and
said,
say
I
it.
I
feel
want
like
to go back to what I was talking about. Tori want to go back. He said, I got my help, my gardening tool, and I'm trying to dig back up what Zay was talking. We not putting that in the garden.
no. I feel like this is a question that everybody felt that as it went on. I feel like as each episode go on, like it was stuff that happened that I feel like as each episode happened, a house got a specific treatment that week or that during that specific time because it was stuff that you would ask for in the room, and they'll say yes, and then they'll come back and they'll be like, oh no, you can't do that, so you got to come with something else, and then you'll get out there and you'll
Mhm.
start seeing people doing tech, and you'll be like, well, we at. Okay, we see what happened. So that's
But
why it was just so. And that's why I'm kind of saying like it was. You kind of felt that like every episode. So that's. I'm gonna say that.
and can I just can I go back to what I said earlier? That's why I felt like when the person that the house that won that week, they had more power. Like so, if that person if they won, because if you guys look at it, every time an episode played, right, and the house that won usually went first on the next episode. So everything was kind of off of who won from the night before, and they end up getting the first choice of things, the first theme. So let's say if they said it was Remember the Times, and we all had to pick an era. Now, the house that won the week before, if they chose Greek era, and then we try to get that, they'd be like, "Oh no, try something else."
Well,
And
that's
then we'd
how
be
it
like,
should
"Oh,
be.
okay, can we get this?" And then they go to the whoever won second, and then they brought them into the room, and they got second choice while everybody had to like pick out what was left. So that's why I felt
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Well, I
Because
mean, that's how it
if you
go
got
in
the house
competition.
trophy, you got to pick out the music. You got better music that week. You because like they were bringing ratings. They were bringing like you had to put on a show. Like for second season, like I
Chi Chi
wish
was on
that COVID
Legendary.
never happened because like they never would have
Oh yeah,
got to
Chi Chi.
experience like y'all never
We
got to
gonna get to
experience the
that. We gonna
actual
get to her.
put on the show.
There was even sometimes you will get to tech and you'll be running your performance right before the day before the show, and they'll tell y'all need to go back to the drum board and redo all of this.
"Yep."
And you'll be
That's
looking at them
crazy.
like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah, that happened,
Hold on.
bro.
We gonna get to Chi Chi's story in a second.
Work
Um,
Chi Chi. I didn't. I never knew. I never
Right.
watched it.
And I thought they set my ass up a couple of times when they told us
Go ahead, Miracle. Who
to
do you think? What? Well, you don't. You said you wasn't there long enough to think of anything like that. So,
Yeah, I felt like they
London,
always.
we
I felt like we was all. I felt like we was all treated like shit in the beginning because we was cold. We had nowhere to sit. They was telling us to just go ahead and get ready for to go to this room, to that room, from wardrobe to music to dance to downstairs to up under the building to around the corner. They we was being ran out of place. Yeah, it was a time.
Getting
It
chased
was a
by
Was
time.
turkeys
catching
and everything.
But
was
I lived
catching
through those
malaria
times.
downstairs in the basement.
Oop.
It was yes, we were downstairs in the basement. I
But
had to
London.
I
run.
lived for one of those moments. I remember the time that the Lanvins and the Scottas all stayed in one room, and we had like a little nighttime, like nap time, whatever. 'Cause it was like seven
Sure
o'clock in the
did.
morning, and we was sitting in there for like 2-3 hours in the holding cell, and we was like, "Y'all, we're just gonna lay down, put our head on each other, or whatever." And like that was kind of like it was bad for me. That kind of
It was
created
bomb.
the bond and like
I
memories that I
still
will never
got all the
forget.
videos of us reading in the room.
And
When we
fighting. Remember,
first.
we
Okay,
used to all
so
play
all right,
fight.
hold on, y'all. We getting off topic. Hold on, wait. We gonna come back. So London,
Okay.
what house do you think was treated more better than other houses on your season?
So I always felt like just the house that won. So that I'm always gonna stick to that because I just felt like that's how shit ran. But as far as when we got further into the competition, I did feel like certain judges were finding their favorites. And when they were finding their favorites, they were sticking to those favorites and they weren't letting up. So even though like shit is
And who was
good,
their
whatever,
favorite?
but I mean, how can I put this? I was to say that
Be real. You do know.
the
Call it out.
Sorry.
well, I felt like sometimes as far as judges wise, not production wise, judges, it was Alon Vins.
Oh, God.
Okay. Okay.
I
Oh,
can't
my
say that with all
God.
the judges though. I kind of feel like
Not all
Law
of
was
them,
Team Live, and I feel like Law was really Team Live the whole season. Like he
and
really
that's what
loved Live,
and
Jamila
that's
so
what
he
I
was
was Team
meant.
Live.
Jamila was
But
team Balmain.
yeah, Jamila was Team Ball, man, and I think but every judge had their like favorite like team that they would just like go hard for. Like each judge did.
Yeah.
Trey for you.
Oh shit, there go Chi Chi.
Um, this is no shade. I love. It's all love. I feel like no shade on our season. I feel like the Agas definitely got treated with favoritism. Like when I tell you, like they told us we couldn't have no motherfucking props. Like the Tishi's like Eve. Like we worked with what we had and we asked, okay, could we use a telephone booth? Can we use this? Can we use that? And what's his name? Sagine, whatever his name.
Sagitta.
I can't
Sagine.
stick.
That she was a
Sagine.
diva, and I almost got her together a couple times. Not even gonna hold you, but we still have to make sure we professional because it's you working with the Caucasian. So,
So we was
but
giving.
overall, yeah, like
Was
they got
was Courtney
props.
still working there when you was on there?
No,
No.
Courtney,
Okay.
no.
Courtney only did
But
our
yeah,
season.
Okay.
I feel
It's
like I feel like the August because they got they got all these props. No shade. Love Honey down, but she left for a couple days and wasn't there for filming. And they still got through. And no shade. I didn't
She
understand.
had
I
a
was like,
stern contract, like they said in the comments. Miss Honey had a stern contract.
child, look,
She not just anybody, Miss.
baby,
Was
look.
August.
And if they were to
Everybody's
do,
everybody's
if they
contract
would
was
have did a
different.
season 4, honey,
Was
best to believe I would
August.
have had a stern contract too, honey. But no shade. I feel like Legendary is really planned out. I feel like they know what they're doing. No shade. Congrats to the Muglears because they definitely carry. Like no shade. I definitely kudos to them because they
I
ate. No
just
shade.
knew y'all was going to take that trophy home.
I feel like once we won that money ball, it was a chop for us. Like they was not gonna let us win. Like we won that money ball and they were like, oh, we can't, and it's crazy. But yeah,
Gillette,
What
for
I
you,
couldn't even
your
believe
season.
even when we was getting eliminated, like I was like, damn, like bitch, are we really getting eliminated right now? Like
what
and
I didn't
we
understand
from
was
that clip, it was like we was on
Arturo.
stage for
Hold
like
on,
we
Arturo
wait,
was
wait,
we
was.
was
hold
on
on.
that
Let
stage for like
Gillette answer the
45
question.
minutes.
Okay.
Like
Well, I was adding to what he was saying because Arturo was our Tanisha Scott assistant choreographer, and then Courtney came, and then it was just so funny how they were there for those 2 seasons or a season, whatever, and then turn around, and then he was on the show to be our participant. I was just like, well, wasn't he the assistant choreographer for the first episode? So it
I
just
didn't
didn't
I
make
didn't
sense to me, but
understand
I
that. Like I
concur.
don't think he should have been able to get on the show after he was working with them
With
season
the
1.
show. So you see how that can just be written out to be how it could be TV. But continue. I'm sorry.
no, you good. I mean
Oh,
that's pretty much all I
and
have to
Gillette
say.
for you.
Yeah, I share the same answer as Trey. It was the August, no shade. Things didn't move, not less, Shannon snapped her fingers or it was a lot of shit that happened. It was a lot of people that lost
Man.
a loved one and was given the option of if you leave you can't come back. But then boom, here come our girl in her Barbie car. I'm back on the show. So like it just
How did
wasn't
that
that.
make no Shay, how
And
did
she left
that
twice, right?
y-
Huh?
how did that make y'all feel that she just left and came back and she was just in
Twice,
Oh
twice,
Baby,
Twice though.
baby.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, it was
The
twice.
whole
twice.
production, the whole everybody was mad. Baby, all the
Baby.
teams was mad. Like
We pretty much like it we handled we argued and carried in like a very classy way, but we really had set back time like production time a little bit with our like outrage because it really didn't make no sense to us because like once we really got to the show, Diego had lost his mother and was given the option if you go
right.
home you can't come back. And then like a couple episodes after that, Egypt lost his brother and given the same option of if you leave you can't come back. But then here come this
Wow.
girl. She loses her sister. She's gone for like several episodes, and it's in our contract. If you miss several episodes, you're not, you can't come back. You just have to continue on as a team of four. But here she comes in her Barbie car, doing her thing.
That
Love them,
Barbie, that Barbie car takes me out, Gillette.
But that was so
love
Doing her
them.
powerful.
thing.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, so well since we got Chi Chi up here, I know y'all keep asking like was Chi Chi on the
You gotta
season?
save that
Chi
bubble,
Chi,
sister. I'm sorry. We gotta
And
go
she,
back. We gotta go back, sister. We gotta go back
go ahead.
because we
Where
gotta
you wanna go?
we gotta unpack that rat that packed up that guy with the glasses. We gotta unpack Miss Pack Rat.
Oh
No,
Yes,
yeah.
it was
God.
just the Pack Rat didn't play no games with these people. Like, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
yeah.
hmm
Pack Rat just didn't play no games with the people. Like, if they was treating us wrong, if they was not treating us the way we should have been treated, she will read, she will threaten to call her lawyers, and it was just a big thing with Pack Rat, and I love
Word
her for
pack
that.
rat.
Mm.
So
okay, that was
she got
Gia.
into
Gia
it
did
with
the same
him, and
thing.
the next week he was gone. So
Yeah, we had Jeter and not Jeter, but Malik Mugler really was not really having the radio with the girls for us. So yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh.
Um so Chi Chi,
Mm.
really quick, like I said, like a lot of y'all were wondering where Chi Chi came in at into like the whole legendary thing. Chi Chi, you can give them a little background the background story on as to like how you and legendary like coincide.
Chi
Absolutely.
Chi, we
Hey
need the
hoes
full
and
story,
hey
honey,
hoes
the
and
full
con
story.
hey
The full
hoes,
story of
bitches and
how what?
niggas. Hey, what's going on?
Hey,
First of all, if I
Chinchilla.
do start Donna, because I'm on and I stand on business, is the bitch that said what she said here tonight. Cause that's who I want to get into it with.
What is
No, I
who
don't
is
think she
that?
is.
Yay or nay?
I don't think
Nah.
she's here, but I don't think she's here.
Okay, well I'm gonna move forward. So hey y'all, so again, I was definitely casted to be on season 3. And let me tell y'all a little bit my experience. For y'all that don't know, I did sign a NDA or whatever, so I had to wait a while to be able to speak my story. But my team was myself, Becky Revlon, um, um, Curtis,
I
Naira from
remember.
Philly, and it was Day
Ooh,
Day. We was all on the team and we were the House of Prestige.
Chi Chi.
So I had to go on the show as the House of Prestige. Feminine was the
Ah,
mother. Actually, Feminine could not go. So Day Day was
Like
going
feminine
to be the
destruction.
yeah, Feminine Destruction was the one. Yes. But she couldn't go. So Day Day was put on and was supposed to be like
Go
the
get him a
father of
picture.
Prestige or whatever. Blah 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 blah. So we get to LA. Now. This is where my story come in, and this go on to where the person has said what they said, or people, because people in comments or people, even y'all know, with being in ballroom, people gonna say what they want to say, no matter if it's true or false. Y'all gonna run with what y'all want to run with, but I'm gonna be here to let y'all know what exactly fucking happened.
Okay.
So we get to LA. My team is the
Honey.
last team to get to LA. I was the first person on my team to get to LA. I lost my luggage, right? My luggage was not with me. They picked me up. I was the first person. I got to the hotel. Now, everybody that was on season 3 know that COVID was a big thing this season. It probably wasn't as big for y'all seasons, but season 3, we had so much restrictions, right? When I got to the hotel, I was by myself. They brought me up to the room and they sat me in a room and they said, sit here, somebody will come and speak with you. Okay. I sat there. I sat there for 2 hours. Nobody came to say anything to me. Nobody said nothing. Um, at this time, Becky's arriving. Naira's arriving. At these points, they were saying that we weren't supposed to be in each other's rooms and this and that and the third. But right across from me, um, what's that? I forgot the team, but
Miss
Devo
Me.
and their team. Everybody was all in their room. Everybody was doing what they wanted to do in the hotel, running around. I didn't do that because I was trying to listen to what they were saying. But everybody, every team got instructions on what is to do and what is not to do besides my team. Every other team got water, juice, food, all this stuff besides my team. We didn't get that. Once again, we were the
Thank
last
you,
team
Mr.
to come.
Me.
We was the last team to get there. So Day Day did not get there yet. Day Day got there the next morning. So again, there's only me, Naira, Curtis, and Becky. We're all in my room. And I'm like, okay, let me go knock on the people's door that's right down the hall because I mean, at this point, we don't even know what the fuck going on. We're just sitting here. Nobody
Thank you,
still hasn't came and
Leomer.
spoke to us. Nobody still didn't come to speak to us. And at this point, once again, I'm off a flight. I don't have my luggage. I want to take a shower. I'm hungry. I'm all this and that, right? So still nobody come. I ended up calling Deshaun, which is my uncle. And I said, well, listen, I'm telling him what's going on. I'm like, listen, I'm hungry and I just can't sit here. I don't know what's going on. But he said, okay, niece, I'm gonna come get you to get food. So he came to the hotel and picked up me and Naira. Me and Naira left. We walked past one of the people that was in charge. So if the narrative was to stop us, he should have did that. We still end up going in Deshaun's car. We went to get food. Deshaun brought us right back. The next morning, my team violated the rules. We weren't supposed to leave the hotel. We weren't supposed to this. We weren't supposed to that. But my fight with it is, well, how the fuck was we supposed to know? Y'all didn't give us anything. Then to go to Devo, when I went into Devo's room, Devo got a box full of shit, waters, fruits, food, instructions of the show, what's to do, what's not to do. But the House of Prestige did not get that. Becky didn't get it. None of our rooms had whatever theirs had.
Mm-hmm.
So we got eliminated for violating rules. And what they
Before
told us
the show
was
even started.
before the show even started. And what they told us was when they brought us downstairs and they told us why they were letting us go, they said, don't make it a big thing. Then y'all can come back for the next season. Y'all will be the first house. At that point, I didn't care no more. I cussed out everybody and said, bitch, get me home now. Because at this point, I'm ready to beat the fuck out of this white man in my face. Because y'all technically really played in my team's face. Because if we didn't have everything that every other
No
team
shade.
had, how the fuck is that fair to us?
Y'all were already at a disadvantage.
It
They
was already
tried it.
done for us. And
They
I
that's
just got, I just got
exactly
a, I got a question
So
which you
T,
probably I think you already answered, but like when they checked you in and like gave you a room key, you know you had to be in the room like for like that amount of time for like quarantine. They didn't give you no instructions. You just like left
nope,
out. They didn't take y'all key or nothing
nope.
like they did us.
We didn't
Oh, okay.
check into the room. Remember, like I said, we were the last team. They already had our keys. When I came in, the man just took me straight to the room.
Yeah.
And he sat me there and he closed the
Oh,
door and
they
he said,
already had
wait,
it
I'll be
planned. They
right
was gonna
there.
send y'all
Oh, okay.
home. Sound like they
They
already
probably
had it
they
so
planned. They was gonna
Chi
send y'all
yeah.
home.
So
Oh,
that's how
sorry.
I
Chi.
feel.
So
That's how I felt because it wasn't like everybody else's. I think that with them saying for us to be quiet, it was more so that y'all gave all these other teams the shit. Y'all gave all these other teams everything else, but my team didn't get it. So what was the point of even bringing Day Day the next
So
day?
also
Like,
Chi. So how do you also feel that the narrative is that you guys was eliminated off the show because you left your hotel room to go get drugs?
girl, that's what be everybody shit. I just think that everybody just speak and say what they want to say and bitches just run with the narrative. Like I said, for one, my uncle don't even condone into that. And for one, if I was doing anything negative, Deshaun being the MC of the fucking show, why would you come get your niece to go do all of this and that? Bitch, he literally came to get me to get food because I literally was starving. And nobody was talking. They gave us a text group. I was texting in there, hey, what's going on? Becky was texting.
No shade.
Naira was.
Because
Nobody was
he could have
answering to her. So
jeopardized
we're supposed
himself
to
of
sit
being. He
there.
could have jeopardized his
See,
job of being on the show
see,
because
I
like
believe
fraternizing,
that.
like
I
coming to pick
believe
you
that
up.
because Deshaun didn't even speak, and Deshaun's from the House of
Deshaun
Landon.
didn't speak to
He
us at
didn't
all
even speak
either.
to us during the show at all.
At all. No. Deshaun didn't speak to us like that much either at all.
And I called Deshaun separately. Like I called him because I knew like at the end of the day I'm in LA. I don't really know nobody. I don't know who's here. I know my uncle was here. So let me call him. Unc, I'm hungry. What's like I cannot wait no longer. He said needs no shade. And I'm telling him what happened. Like literally picture going somewhere without your luggage. You're just sitting in a room and expect for somebody to just come speak to you. I'm trying to shower. Nothing. Like I was so uncomfortable. I was very uncomfortable. And I'm the only one that luggage was missing. I didn't get my luggage until I got back to Houston and my luggage got shipped to me after already being in LA. So I
Oh
was already
no.
pissed. So that's literally what happened. Then the House of Prestige got eliminated. And that's
So
just
I
what's
want to
that.
also ask you guys some questions. I want to well welcome before I continue. Welcome Father Light to the panel. Father Light, you can go ahead and introduce yourself. Let the people know who you are, what's your house, and if you can remember when did your house go home, in what episode?
Hey y'all, I'm Raifu, Father Light. We went home the first episode. When we shot it, it was supposed to be the second episode. But it was very tricky with them, with production and everything, because they were very much, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. And what Chi Chi was saying was so true, because when we got to the hotel, they were like, our team has already been eliminated. And if you don't want to get eliminated, this is what you have to do, this, that, and the third. And pretty much speaking on that whole situation. And
So
it seemed like
they replaced
no,
your house with
no,
Prestige.
no. When we got there, we already had signed up and everything. They actually asked us to be on the show. They inboxed us. I didn't apply to Legendary. I didn't ask to be on the show.
So how did they
inboxed.
find y'all? Because like no shade, like me, I've
They
never heard
replaced the
of the House of
Prestiges with
Light.
Alan Meekley.
Like how did they find y'all to like inbox you to say like hey, we want you on the show?
Well, I mean, I did open my house a whole year before the whole show started.
Also, y'all
So
was
in
already
2020, I was already a house. HBO didn't make my show. Make my house.
So none of your
At
members were
all.
from Ballroom already.
No, they were brand new.
So how did they
No,
know you were a
one of them.
house?
I'm sorry. One of them was Ninja previously, and then he joined my house.
Something's fishy.
Something's fishy, like what?
What scene is your house a part of? Like, is it on the West
Thank you,
Coast?
Mr.
Is it like a
Me.
part of the
West
West, the
Coast.
Midwest?
A part of the West Coast ballroom scene.
Are y'all from Seattle or Portland? I mean, like, where y'all from?
Los Angeles.
Oh.
Are you from LA?
Yes, I live in LA.
I thought y'all was
Okay.
the
And it's a
northern
mainstream house or a TV house?
California
So
area.
like
I'm sorry.
So anyway, yeah, so they asked us to be on the show. I don't know how they got my information. They inboxed me on Instagram. Anybody that had my last name on Instagram, they inboxed.
Everybody
Clap y'all
came
back. Clap y'all
back.
back.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then they asked us to go straight apply, and they said, "Oh, you're going to definitely be on the show." They literally said that, and I'm not sure it's because, first of all, I didn't want to do Legendary because I already knew my house wasn't ready, because I already know we was going against the Divos. I already know we were going up against people that have been voguing for years, and I'm still training them. I'm still trying to get them together and everything. But they were like, "We definitely want you to be on the show." So I was like, "Okay, we'll do it."
Okay.
Why
Y'all
not?
didn't have to send no audition tapes or nothing like that, or
Right.
audio
Yeah. Did
dash?
you know?
We did have to
Okay,
send
yeah.
in like our headshots. I sent in stuff of us practicing some of the balls that we had previously walked. I threw a ball out here, and I don't know how they got our information, but they production hit us up, inbox,
So you okay? Y'all was
Yeah,
just the lucky
they did the
ones.
same thing for me. I was they reached out
I
to
think,
me.
Oh, the
and I
Escadas
think
too. Like, so y'all didn't apply to Legendary or nothing. They just like, how did that happen? Like, who the fuck reached out to? I mean, like, not
No,
sorry, I
because
didn't mean to say it like that.
they
So
do that because I never
I feel
applied to
like I feel
Legendary
like
at
this.
all.
Well,
I never
okay.
applied
I feel
either.
like this. I feel like this. I feel like they were running out of houses. They started using Kiki houses, and we were a mainstream house. So it was giving, okay, bitch, you
Mm.
live in Los Angeles already, so we don't have to book no flights. You already here, bitch. Burbank is right up the
Okay.
street. Like no
Okay.
shade. And honestly, I think that's what sealed the deal for us to be on the show. And all my kids lived here. Like, you know, we
Okay.
wasn't importing from different chapters because there was only one chapter. Like, you know, the house is small.
Okay.
So, yeah. And then, so,
Okay.
and if y'all already know, with Legendary, you have to come with your own shit. There was no production or like they put us together or anything. We did it like we was walking a real ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as like choreography, we made our own outfits and everything. We got a seamstress, all of that had to come out of my pocket. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
So wait, you had to pay for y'all seamstress on Legendary?
yeah, I mean, we had, because we were on the first episode. The first episode, you come as if you're walking a regular ball.
That's
Yeah,
true. That's
Oh,
the
true.
your
We
first
first.
did
the
that
first
too.
episode you have to come like the full team. You have to come like
But
So
we,
Donna,
I
you
didn't pay.
remember
I didn't.
Okay.
in your
I
look,
didn't. We didn't
but
pay for our look.
but
That's
also
true.
while you're
That's
there,
true.
We
they do
did.
like
We
do like a
paid for
little
our
The
photo
look.
first,
shoot
only
for
the
it.
first episode.
Only the
We
The
didn't
first
pay
first
for our
episode.
episode,
look
we
They
paid because
told
it's
us
your
we
grand,
can do
for the
what we
it's
first
your
want.
grand
they
episode.
mark.
took my clothes.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
took
I
my
like we
clothes,
came with our
y'all.
own stuff too. They just came like they just if they had like little chains or accessories, that's
Yeah,
when they
they'll
like
tweak
gave
it
us
here
stuff
and
like
there.
Yeah,
that.
they
But
gave us a couple of pair of shoes or something
Really?
like that, but everything was
Yes,
on
because
us.
my house,
Like,
we
So
went, we
wait,
took
cause
a trip
so
all
the
the way to
Balmains
Manhattan
just
to
had
Patricia Fields
everything.
to buy our stuff,
oh,
Listen. We didn't drop
and
a
they
point on nothing for the
reimbursed
first
us. They gave us
episode.
the money back.
Yeah, we
They
used
Yeah,
said
to
they
have
they.
our
give you the
shit
money back.
together
Yeah,
We
at
they
didn't.
put
first.
me
We
a sewing
now we
machine.
didn't do. We didn't do the reimbursement thing. We told them straight out that if you want us to get something, you're gonna have to send us the coin, and they sent us the coin.
Yeah, that's what
oh, they did
they
give us
So
they
a,
sent
they
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 gave
come
us
out
sent
of
a
pocket.
$400 stipend
They let us
though.
go to Patricia Fields, and then they gave us the money back once we purchased everything. We had to
Yeah,
bring
we
them a
was in
receipt.
Otavio.
They
yeah,
gave
they
us
gave
a
me a
four
Yes,
hundred
stipend
dollar
and they brought me a sewing
stipend.
yes, we was.
machine and I
They
made our
took
stuff
my
in the room.
personal items, y'all. They took my personal items. On the first episode, I brought my own shit. I brought my own
Yeah, they
sneakers, and
got some
this
of
is
my
not
shoes
shit.
over there too.
And
Still,
this
They got
wasn't,
it.
and it wasn't shit that
That shit
was
gone.
like brought for the. I mean, not for the actual dance. This is actually just for like the B-roll behind scenes. That shit. They took my shoes, they took my jacket, my fucking just everything that I purchased out of my own pocket. Even though they gave us a check, that check did not come out to everything for every piece that was in my.
Exactly.
And
And
so
then
I
Y'all
on
was
let them
going
season
take y'all
three, a
stuff.
lot of
We
season
didn't take
one and a
nothing.
lot of season two shit was hanging up in the dressing room. So we
I
saw
had
that
on
shit
Erica red
in
coat
season
every
two.
night, every day. Erica red puffer
Yeah.
coat. That was my coat.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay,
And
so what
But
was
yeah,
Y'all was
like?
going
man.
through a lot.
So this is a question that all of you can answer. So like, what was like one of on your season? What was like one of the shadiest moments you can say like that you feel like production did to the houses?
Well, I already gave mine. The shit with you
Mm.
know, the stuff with
I
Honey
told you
coming back.
the fake COVID,
And,
the fake COVID,
yeah,
I feel
In the Barbie car.
fake COVID,
the fake
absolutely, because
COVID.
we were told they really tried that with because I know the Machiavellis had COVID allegedly, and it was like, oh well, y'all still have to go out, and I was like, aren't we? I mean, because this is back when it was thick, so it was like, why would we perform with them? And we're getting COVID tested every 2 hours or whatever, frequently, and it was very suspect to me. And then also with production, the whole rehearsal and everything, they pulled apart our routine and everything. They were like, no, y'all shouldn't do that. Y'all can't do this. It has to be like this. It was very much like that with the choreographers.
Puffy,
They
which is why
literally
I was
said
trying to
that.
tell you, Puffy, on that very first episode when you saw me crying the way I was crying, is because we had a whole nother plan. We had a whole nother everything that was not what was supposed to happen. they canceled everything we had. We had prosthetics and everything, and they said we could not use them. So I was very embarrassed because I'm just like, bitch, I come from
Mm.
ballroom. This is not what I give on a ballroom floor. But they didn't already knocked my confidence
Why would they not let y'all use your prosthetics?
because they said we couldn't come with a theme. But then we looked up and looked at the other teams like the Revlons. They came with a theme. You know what I'm saying? They said we couldn't have a theme. We were going to be literal cats, right? And with prosthetic noses and the tails and the cat suits, and Boy was making the cat suits and sending them in, and literally halfway into us doing that, they said no, you can't do that, just for them to turn around and do the second episode animal themed.
Mm.
So
Maybe that's
basically,
why.
it sounds
Mm.
like because that's what y'all was coming with on the first episode, that was like conflicting with their episode that they had planned for number
But
two.
that's I
So it's
still I
best for me
still
to
I
tell
still I
y'all,
still
like,
don't live for that.
But
bitch,
it
I
was
They should have
Grand
can't
said
do
that.
that.
March.
They
It's
should
on
have
the
It's
said
Grand
that.
schedule.
March.
They should have
Y'all
said
should
that.
have
They should
sued
have said
them.
that.
Chill, because I would have got my coins up out of them, baby.
They should have said that.
But you know what? I think the reason why they didn't say anything because something happened on the first season, right, where a category was leaked, and so since one team knew, now everybody had to know what happened, what episode. I mean, what you had to have for that episode. So I think for
Yeah.
your season, I think they were like, let's not even say a word because then we have to tell everybody else what is
Yeah.
coming up next. If they would have told you.
Yeah, one.
I
Yeah,
have
one
a I
day they
have a
just brought us in a
question.
room and just handed us a sheet with a whole bunch of episodes on it. They said these are all the themes:
Oh,
Plan
okay. So y'all
ahead,
do.
and Plan
Okay, so
ahead.
that is
Yeah,
true.
we
Okay,
had
On
that.
the first
that
day.
is
On
true.
like the first day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we started working on our stuff early.
They gave
Hmm
y'all
See,
Yeah,
all the
during
like
my
all the
season,
they
during my
sets.
season,
see.
they gave us
Yeah, yeah.
episodes. They gave us
Yeah,
episodes,
we
but the
had
episodes were changing, literally.
none of ours did.
No, no.
We had 3 pages of what it was, what you had to do, what it was calling for
Yeah,
Baby,
out of
that
the
would have been
house,
fab if they did that to us,
runway.
bitch.
We had a breakdown.
No, we didn't
But
get that.
Yeah.
We heard that season one had got the whole list of like the themes of the episodes and the breakdowns, but
we didn't find out till like the maybe the second
like
or third day after you're working on your first episode. They already telling you about the second episode by the your second day. And you
yeah.
like, baby, I just came up with a costume with music, with effects and everything. But no shade, it was a lot of times where they tried to give us some fucked up ass music. They was really trying to play with the T-sheets, but that's why a lot of times like it was us doing voiceovers and stuff like that because I feel like
Yeah,
they were
we did
trying to
our own
sabotage us
voiceovers
on
too.
purpose sometimes because they would give us some
Didn't
y'all know they
Isla's
was creating the
husband?
beats and stuff and they was
Y'all had
giving us some
Isla's
bullshit.
husband.
And we had to
Because
turn
that's
it
what
into
Season
happened to
three
us.
had the
season
We
best
had Isla.
three,
music.
the stylist got fired halfway into the season. It was
Sure
a lot.
did.
It was a lot.
For
Mm.
your season?
Yeah, the stylist got fired, so they had to come up with another stylist. It was a lot.
Mm.
Mm.
I will also say
They
this
said
with
everybody can't be
production.
by 5. Work, Erica.
Okay. I will say this with production. They were shady as shit as far as like with telling our story. They definitely twisted it and they took a 45-minute interview and condensed it into 2 minutes. It definitely wasn't a true representation of my house. I think they focused on one thing and one thing only because when I originally was approached with how I wanted to tell my story, I was also talking about my production company that's been filming here in Los Angeles with West Coast Ballroom since 2018. And they said nothing about that. They focused on one thing.
Respectfully, I wouldn't think they would say something about your production company when it's a ballroom show.
But my production company is Ballroom.
But can
It's
I
West.
say something?
But
Can I
That's
say
it's on
something?
somebody. I don't think they will allow you to promote your network on their network. That's just like
Well,
I don't think they would do that.
no, that's what
and
they said that they was going to do, and then they
but
flipped the script.
Oh,
to say you said you was filming for 45 minutes. You couldn't expect that whole 45 minute of you filming to be that part. You would have took up the whole show, correct?
No,
So
correct, absolutely. But it was other things that we had talked about that
Katie,
didn't
beat
make
him up.
it, and they
the Princess of
Well,
Philadelphia.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about for y'all season, but I know for us when we would go into the dressing room and stuff, and we'll look at our cast, and they had like nicknames for each individual person, and then they also had like nicknames for like what they felt like the vibe of the house was. And so if you actually pay attention to like the storyline, like and you actually look how they like portray each person, like it fit through the narrative, like what they nicknamed you when it came to your name card and everything. Like I don't know about you, but I know in our room we had nicknames on all of our stuff.
Yeah, because my name on my name card was the Fashion Mother.
No, we just
And then
had
they
our regular
really
names on
and
there.
they really made and they
And
really
I was
made you
Lady
play into
Gillette.
your character.
I was Lady Gillette.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were at Paramount Studios. We had rooms and shit.
Well, hold
We
on,
had
Well, see,
y'all.
I
curtains.
hate that. It sounds
We've been
like you
here
had like
for.
a really bad experience on the show.
I did. I hated it.
I
Like
did too.
everybody says we stayed to the top four, but y'all don't understand. When we went home, I was actually very relieved. It was a lot. Like it's one of those things when you go to a show, you thinking like, oh my God, this is about to be an opportunity. You about to, you know what I'm saying? You about to do your thing. And then you get there and you gag because
Hmm.
it's way more than putting in work. It's the people you have to deal with. It's the attitude. It's the shadiness. It's you having to close your mouth. It's you having to be professional. It's you not wanting to fuck it up for your team. But it's emotionally challenging to me.
I
Absolutely.
enjoyed the experience.
Hmm.
I
I
definitely
enjoyed
Me
it
agree.
too.
too.
So
I
so
enjoyed the
bad with
I
experience,
did
but
I
yeah,
too.
didn't.
it was a little hoops and hurdles, you know.
I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
I
definitely.
okay. So
listening to like each of you guys's experience, you can tell the difference between the level of production and things that was set in place for that time. Like season one, y'all were the blueprint, so it was easy for y'all to do those things or make those mistakes so that they can correct it for the seasons coming forward. However, season two being a season with where COVID actually, had everything shut down, y'all were handed a nasty card of no audience, which I'm sure performing in front of nobody is just
In
like,
front of
well,
drunk
nobody
judges.
hyping us up. Let's just do this count 5, 6, 7. All right, let's go. Boom, let's get it done. Move out the way. To where now we're at season three, where things are slowly opening up more, but you still want to be, quote unquote, safe. And that safetiness turned into a bunch of lies, is what I'm getting from season three. So
I
you
feel
could
like
tell
no
the
shade. The
level,
people who
like
are on season
between each
three,
level.
really
it was
quick,
us
Jazz, if
versus the
you are
cat. I
in
mean, it was
here,
the
can you
cast
get
versus
Mara in
production.
here? Can you try to get Mara
Right,
in here, Jazz?
Gamora.
In here?
But y'all, we've been here for a while. Donna's still at the same number. Everybody's up here still sitting. So if you could
Yeah.
dig in your wallet, deep down in there, even if it's a penny, every number counts.
Yes, y'all. Run us up,
And
y'all.
keep sharing alive. We've been at 509 for a very long time now. Let's try to get up a little higher.
Hi, boss me at Anna.
And if y'all
Yeah.
have any questions as viewers, put them down there. We will be glad to ask them up here. Or if y'all up here see a question and y'all feel like y'all want to answer it, go right ahead. Because they may
Where
have
One
some
the
thing that
spicy
pro-
questions that we don't have.
one thing that production used to do
where
that used
the
to piss me off
acronyms?
was like that's how we used to have solo like things. They'll wait until the morning of and be like,
Yeah.
"Hey y'all, so we need y'all to dress like this, and we need you to have this color on, and we need you to go do this, and we need to go y'all to go feel something real quick." And you'll be like, "Wait, what?"
Hmm. For the individual categories, right?
Yeah, for the
You
individual
can just tell who
categories,
the favorite one
Hey,
and then you
Michael,
be like, "Well,
well,
I gotta
speaking
go."
out of
You like, and
rehearsing,
you're like, "Well, I
But
gotta go run to the mall real quick because I gotta go buy this."
what
Hmm.
used to piss me off is every time we got to set like ready to go, Remy's outfit was always too big and never fit. Remy always had wardrobe malfunction. They always just did Remy like really bad.
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it
Really,
Well,
was
I
but
time.
will
So they was
Haley,
say
throwing us in right before we went
production
on
was.
stage. Like,
I would say production was kind of late. I know they were trying to do their best, but a lot of times I didn't get my effect until like 5, 10 minutes before the stage. And like, mind you, they're calling us like there's like a house on the stage, and they're still stitching while I'm in the outfit and like pulling the things off and adding a pin, taking that off, like. And we got that all the way up to like the last minute. I remember even sealing my wig on, and they had me in the wig the whole season, y'all. I had except for one episode, but um, I just felt like Yeah, the wardrobe was kind of
But
like
I wish
Kayla,
we
we
could have
need
got
to
somebody
read
from
them
the
because
West
we was
Camp
not
here to
playing
talk
them in
about their
synthetic wigs. We
experience.
wanted
No
human
shade.
hair bundles, right?
You said,
huh?
huh?
We used to have to read them because we was never gonna play in they synthetic wigs.
Bitch.
No,
No
Bitch,
shade.
I remember I
we
cried.
said we need
I
human
cried.
hair.
No, I cried. And yeah. And that was the first episode. Bitch, they tried to give me synthetic hair. And Erica went back there, bitch, snapping on them. Like snapping on them. And bitch, they
That's
found
what
a new
happened too.
every episode, bitch, I had human hair wigs lined the fuck up to pick from.
Sure did.
And
Okay, so
so
we have
y'all,
one question from the comments, y'all. It was from Spear Key. She said, "What was the battle you feel like the judges played a nasty game?"
I won't.
You mean the send home battles?
I'm guessing that's what she's talking.
Well, everybody I sent home was supposed to go home, so
And who did you send home again?
the gorgeous Gucci's and the Ebonies.
Okay.
I think it's the same.
I wish that we didn't send
You said
Simone
what,
out.
baby?
I feel like she was just she was in a
Miracle, you wasn't
headspace.
there no
She
more,
was in a
Miracle.
headspace
All right.
where she
All
was just
right.
like in shock in the moment, and then also she's a woman, so she didn't have her hair. She had short hair, so I feel like she couldn't really tap into her performance. Not knocking legendary Omari, of course. I love the Orichis the whole season. They was really like working
Yes,
really
we were
hard. It's
sister
no shade.
houses.
No shade. But yeah, I wish we sent out somebody else rather than Simone, because I feel like Simone was like, if you was there, like Simone was like in shock, like we have to like snap her back into reality, because that whole episode was
I
crazy.
wish
But
the House of West
I
was
wish
there
we would have
longer.
redid what we did
I wish the
though.
West would have stayed a
I
little
was just
longer
saying that
too.
I wish we had a West representative up here to speak
Yeah,
upon
I
their
agree. I wish the
experience.
West was here longer.
well, I was just gonna
Yeah.
say, you know how we was talking about like the whole like production being shady. I felt like production was very shady to West because it went from the first. Like I remember we had a meeting and there was a situation that went on back at the hotel that stumbled into their existing on the show because they ended up taking them out the same hotel that we're all
But
in.
London, 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 London,
Oh,
London, London,
oh.
London,
Mhm.
London.
Michaela.
No.
He was
All right.
spilling the tea.
Right. Don't come up here.
So they got taken out the same hotel.
Don't
What
come
London,
up here
happened?
to
But
duck this shit. The
London, I
prince
had
let him
not
forgot
talk.
about that for a second. You just brought it all back.
I
Yeah,
know you the
No,
princess of
ain't
Philadelphia, but
nobody
just remember this
forgot.
is my shit.
y'all. I'm
We
drinking
could
Ain't
Hennessy,
talk
nobody
so
about it, honey.
forgot.
Legendary
anything
not holding us
possible.
back.
No. Listen. I wasn't about to stop him. I wasn't stopping him. What I was saying was that wasn't the. I don't think it was production with West. Hear me out. We just
What?
got out of a 2-hour meeting about what to do and what not to do in the hotel. Blase, 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 and they're posting videos of them sliding, voguing down hallways and doing other things in the
That
hotel,
clip.
which they just told us not to do.
What they said was the West was in the jacuzzi and one of them tried to touch somebody from the hotel
Yes, that's
inappropriately.
Right,
exactly
Mhm.
what they said.
right, and
Mm.
so
I heard
and
that
that
too.
carried into
Yeah.
their existence on the show. And it also you gotta remember Destiny's wig fell off, and I was in the back with Destiny that night, and me and
Both
him was getting
Destiny
our hair
and
done
Buffy.
together. Huh?
They
And
sabotaged the House of
I
West.
told Destiny, when we was in the lunchroom, I said, Destiny, don't let them glue your hair down too early because that glue is going to get loose and then glue it right before you right before you hit the stage, at least an hour before you hit the stage, because you're a boy, you don't have no hair, you're going to sweat, and you just walking around all day swinging your ponytail, swinging. And
And
guess what? They got on
you
stage,
definitely would
he
know.
swung,
You
and
know.
it went right on.
But honestly, that day when I because me and Destiny was getting our wig on right before because remember our outfits came out last, right? And so I was telling Destiny, I was like, you need to like let it dry for a minute because they just
Mhm.
put the glue on, and as they put the glue on, they were calling it West Up. So that glue wasn't even dry yet to like settle
He was
in.
Wow.
walking here whips, right?
He was walking
Yeah,
here with
Mhm.
Rapunzel.
and mind you, they also sabotaged my look for that night too. Because remember, I had a short hair
You
bob
had the
cut.
bob.
but mind you, I told him I wanted to have mad hair on my hands, like just a lot of hair. So I was supposed to act like I was like, rubbing behind my neck because I was supposed to be like, what's her name, Rapunzel when she cut off her hair. So I was supposed to look like I had long hair, and then I would take my hand off, and it was a bob. But they gave me two like little
Yes, it
square
was
of
like
hair.
little pieces.
Yeah, just a little piece of hair.
It was like
And
a
I was
piece of
like,
a
y'all,
scratch
I
they
said
cut and just put it
bundles.
there.
No shade. That whole episode, they sabotaged the House of West because they chopped them for every category, and they did not
Yep.
deserve to be chopped for none of those categories except Destiny.
And that's why I feel like production was very shady towards them that night.
And then I'm not even going.
They
I'm
was
not
ready
even
for
going
them
to
to go.
lie. I'm not. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be real.
Wilma fucked up Jamari.
Wilma fucked Jamari up. No shade.
Yes.
No try.
And that's all I'm going to say.
And
How we get in this?
I didn't
y'all
bring you in
carry
there
it.
No
to it.
shade.
I said
Because the
I said
question was, what
Jamari.
battle do you feel that the judges played the game with? But no shade, Tori, no shade. Wilma fucked Jamari up. No shade.
No shade. The whole world
I
saw
There's
that.
mean,
no shade.
it was what it was. But Balmain stayed. Next.
That was
That's
not
true too.
fair.
Tori don't care.
Oh.
Tori do not care.
Yeah.
Thank you, Showtime.
I mean, he shouldn't care. They already got the 100K. They won already. Next
Honey,
question.
they
What's
got the
that?
coin. They took the coin. They said
But
we didn't win no
my
certificate
question is,
houses,
was
but
that
we won the
my
trophy that mattered.
yeah? But see, but like you said before, don't forget the episodes we should have won, but since it was a solo competition, we were booted out of the running. We were moved down a step because we didn't win
But there was
the solo.
solo, there was house, there
Subcategory.
was
Yeah.
numerous of times y'all could have won. Y'all never won.
It doesn't matter. We won
That's
the one
all
that
I'm saying.
counted. The checks cashed.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
yeah, because of Jamila.
It's cash.
We're not
It's
gonna get
cash.
into.
Well,
We're not gonna get into how she
Why
said
would you say because of
she friend
Jamila?
everybody, and then
Well, when
because we
y'all
already
won
know
that
what she gave.
100K, after they gave it to y'all, we ran up on those judges. We was ready to turn it out.
But you want to
The
know
funny thing
something? I
We
is,
want to
ran
they
say.
down
took
on
us.
I
them.
want to
They
say.
took us
I
to the
want.
back. They took us to the back and put us in this little room with these cameras all around, and they had this cam. They wanted us to drink this little drink and show the drink to the camera and say cheers and yay.
Girl,
And then
I
yeah,
said,
it was a
fuck that
lot.
What was
production.
that
I walked right
advertisement,
up the
So
bitch? That was a check.
question, really
I just
quick.
bitch.
So
never
to the
saw that advertisement since that recording.
members that was a part of the House of Van, how does it feel? Like, not y'all didn't win the money, but you guys definitely won the moment. Like, you guys stole the show. Like, you were definitely America's
The
favorite.
House of
Like, how did
Live
that
made way
feel?
more than 100K after that, so we wasn't
Right.
winning.
You know what? We may not have won their trophy or in their cash, but as soon as we left the show, we made well over 100K because we were booked everywhere. We even
We
did
turned.
a commercial and campaign with the actual brand London. It was fab for us, honey.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
so
can honestly
that really
second that with Erica. Like it was some beneficial, like, after the show. Like, you may not have
Yeah.
accumulated up to, like, your
No
100,
shade.
100K, but the things that it came behind, like, you accumulate up to, like, probably 100K because you got things
Yeah.
afterwards. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
still
we
benefiting.
did Calvin Klein.
Benefits is still
They
hitting.
called us. That was sad.
Yes, Dora, we did.
Yeah, it was some things. It's things that happened after. Hmm.
Okay, so Tori, I know in the beginning of the show you had made a comment about people messing around with production and the castmates. Like, how
I
now
mean, I
do you
mean,
now
y'all
listen
trying
now, but
to
hold on.
y'all trying to act like y'all don't know who was fucking. They said it was Ruben that was fucking around with a production castmate and made the boyfriend leave and go to another show. Miss, y'all trying to act like y'all don't know.
Did
Wait,
they
Oh,
wait,
go
Say
just
it
who?
again.
around
Say it
that?
again. Say it
because you
again.
got the
Say it one more
100K,
time.
you want to feel yourself.
Yeah,
Tori,
y'all trying to act like
say
y'all don't know. Y'all
Say it
trying to
again.
act like there wasn't a rumor that somebody was sleeping around with one of the production's boyfriends, and the other person had to leave because they found out, and that person
Are you
had to
talking about the
leave
ninja?
and
I know.
went to go
Are
do
you talking
another
about
Talking about
ninja?
the
show.
ninja?
Are you talking
I
about
Are
the
you trying
do
to act
ninja?
know
like
about
y'all?
it.
Oh, you know
Because
about it,
the
London?
ninjas was going to the
Yeah, I
bars
sure do.
fucking.
Or is you talking about the
Which
gorgeous
Okay.
show was
Gigi?
it?
Oh
I was next
no,
to a
I'm talking.
room.
Oh, I'm talking. I mean, the mother of the house is speaking.
Excuse
Oh,
Oh,
me?
London. Oh, Twilight
Oh.
fucking Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you, Tori.
Oh,
Twilight was fucking
okay.
production.
There
Yeah,
we go.
yeah.
who's
Twilight was
Twilight
fucking
There we
fucking?
production.
go.
No
Wait,
shade.
y'all take Twilight?
Yes, it's
Bitch, Twilight
Skylar.
was fucking
It wasn't
production.
Twilight,
And
baby.
production was
You
fucking
gotta catch
Twilight.
London.
No,
It wasn't
I
Twilight.
well, I don't know if I don't want to.
Yeah,
I heard it
London.
was
You might
somebody
did
else.
it was happening
It,
right under your nose, baby.
no, baby.
Mhm.
I'm talking about somebody else. I'm talking about a femme queen that was doing the production, and it was our cast mother,
Who?
man at the time.
There was only three
Who?
femme queens
Oh,
on
Oh,
the
you talking
show.
about who?
oh,
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 so
you
you talking
talk.
about
who?
Broadway?
London?
Y'all
So
not
Talking
about
about
to
now
say
that's
Broadway?
that. Put a
that's
name
Oh,
on
now
child,
it.
bro.
now that's the tea that was under people's nose.
Oh, you
Well,
talking
Broadway.
about
who was the three film
Broadway
queens on
fucking
the show?
people? Oh, okay. You talking about Broadway fucking
Dee
people?
Dee, Erica, and
Who?
And
Oh, wait,
Michelet.
and Michelet.
It was only
wait,
three
all
femme
three?
queens on the show.
No, that was the
Oh,
only
Oh
three
wait,
film
Cheyenne
queens on the
Cheyenne
too.
too.
It was Dee
Oh, and
Dee.
Cheyenne. Oh, so
It had
Cheyenne
to
was
be
fucking
Dee Dee, honey. It
production.
had to be Miss Dee Dee.
It's Dee Dee. I know my
No,
bitch.
no, bitch,
What's up?
Who?
Dee Dee was working,
No, it
bitch.
wasn't.
Dee Dee wasn't worried about production. Dee Dee was
London,
working,
who your room was next
bitch.
to? Let's ask that question.
Wait a minute,
Hey,
London, you
London,
was on my
meet
floor. So are you
Puppy.
talking about
I hear
me?
everything.
No, not you.
Okay.
Oh,
Because you
No,
was on my
who
floor.
your room was
Mm.
next to, London?
Oof.
Uh,
Yeah,
That's the
Cheyenne
question
was a
we're all
kitten.
wanting to know. Who was your room next to?
oh, London. I know whose room was next to London.
So how about I ask this question? When you guys
Hmm.
checked in as a house, did they put you guys on the same floor with row
No.
rooms?
Uh-uh.
well, they
Mm-mm.
put the mothers and fathers on
Everybody
one
was scattered
floor,
around.
No,
and they
we was
put
all over the
the kid.
hotel.
They put the
Because I
kids
know
on the
on my
second
floor was
floor.
just me,
Okay.
Jarrell, London.
So it was a mother or it was a mother. Got it.
No, no.
So,
We were
so
pretty much
Miss
so like
Miss
we had we
Erica.
had we had the
Yes.
sixth, seventh, and eighth floor. So the mother,
Wait,
father, the kids would go
did
down
you
the row
catch
like
it?
on
I
both
caught it.
sides.
Yeah,
Like
we
they
were
had us
by the
all like sitting.
Muglaires. The
I
teachers
just
we
caught
was
it.
together and the Muglaires was on the same floor.
Yeah, the
We
teachers
were
and
like
Mugler on
across the hall.
together. We was with the Garcons
I
and
caught it.
They
Did
the
said
y'all
it was.
catch it?
They
we
said
was
it
with
was
the
I think Tommy
Calypso.
caught
Garcons
it.
and
Y'all
the
caught it?
August.
Oh,
Oh, so
child.
it was Calypso.
Somebody
Oh,
said
it was
Calypso.
definitely
Calypso.
It
Calypso.
was not.
Gag. It was
Miss
definitely just
Miss
I,
Calypso.
Erica, you gonna talk
I,
about the knocks? You gonna talk about the knocks you heard in the middle of the night of your door?
On Jarrell's door,
Oh,
oh,
Father Gucci.
oh.
What?
mm.
Somebody was
Oh,
knocking?
child, the kids was all at Jarrell's door, darling. Because I
Oh,
was
they was
across the
Mm.
swallowing.
floor from Jarrell.
Y'all was
Mm.
fucking in
I,
season
I
one. Y'all was
wasn't.
doing
I
a lot of
wasn't at
fucking in
his
season
door.
one.
Oh, the girls was getting it in season one. It was getting it
No,
in.
season
Trust me.
one,
Season
bitch, we
one.
was getting
Baby,
it in the
season
first
I had.
one,
day.
I had a gorgeous
it was
Gucci that
lit
season.
up.
Season one,
It was lit
they
up.
said that y'all couldn't
Me,
have
me
people
and
in y'all
Kayla was,
hotel
me and
rooms. Them
Michaela was
bitches used
busy
to come
smoking
from
weed
New
the whole
York City
time.
and
We was
stay in
we was
y'all
busy getting
rooms
high.
and
We was
smoke
high,
weed
high
and
the
all
whole
type of
goddamn
shit.
time.
Child, my
I
girlfriend
was
used to
either
come stay in
smoking
my
weed or
room
had
all the
my little
time.
trans man at the room. Bitch, I wasn't messing
Or
with
we
none
was
of the
going
Period.
kids.
bowling. Or we was
Michaela
going
had a
Yes,
bowling.
trans
trans
man that came
man.
up every weekend.
Yes, trans man. I had a
Bitch.
gorgeous Gucci.
What about the
Mm.
time on
Mm.
season one when somebody smoked the hotel out and we all was about to get sent home?
Oh, you
You talking
talking?
about
Right.
the ninja? Oh, you
Oh,
Miracle.
you
talking about
talking?
No,
Are you
Miracle?
talking
No,
I
about
think
when the
it was.
ninjas? Oh,
Miracle.
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 wait, what?
Or we gonna talk
I'm
about
mad Miracle left.
when the
I'm
Saint
mad
Laurents
Miracle left
passed
because
out in the meeting?
I wanted to get into the situation with him and Dee Dee that got him sent home. I'm mad
Oh,
he
that was
left.
fierce.
Oh
That was a fierce
shit.
day.
But you
Mm.
know, people don't know that.
Oh.
People don't know. People
That
don't
was a
even
fierce
know.
day.
That was a fierce day. No shade.
Mad came and
Because they
everything.
That
think
was that
Miracle
was
walked home, like just walked off the
They said,
show.
everybody in your rooms. Everybody in your rooms now. Everybody. Get in
they
your
had
Huddled
rooms.
to
out there.
because they was
We
tearing
was
it.
filming, and they took us from filming, I
Twilight has
think,
it
and
on
we had to
tape.
go in the room.
Yeah. We
Twilight
can
has it on
definitely
tape.
bust part two for
Yeah,
you
because
guys. I
when the
can
whole
see when
fight,
they're available.
remember they gave us iPhones. Remember they gave everybody an iPhone to like take pictures and
Uh-huh.
videos on.
Yeah.
And
I
so
made them
when
do
the fight
that.
broke out, it was in the
You're
hallway.
welcome.
I mean, well, like the commotion was in the hallway. So we had took
And
the
they cranked
phone,
up.
being like nosy as fuck, just recording it so we can hear what's going on and all that. Yeah.
Let
But
Zapirus come up, because I want to know why Zapirus was looking like that in that green outfit with that red wig. When she was Poison Ivy. Let her come up.
I want to know why
Bitch.
Zapara. They said that they could have got human
I
hair, so
thought she
why
was
she said
Medusa.
it?
Y'all
She was
fiends.
Oh, shit.
Medusa. She wasn't Poison Ivy.
I thought she was
That
a
bitch is
cactus.
Poison Ivy.
She's supposed to be something with snakes.
Wasn't that the Wild Wild West episode? She was the cactus.
Oh, she was a cactus. She was the
Hey,
cactus.
Paris
No.
fans
She was the
dragging her.
cactus.
She was supposed to be
Oh, all right. No,
Medusa.
hold on, wait, because now I actually have. Marsha, I couldn't ask that question because it's like irrelevant to ask any of them because none of them are Ebony representatives. So they wanted to
What?
know. Perfect. Now Paris is here. They said, why did y'all have that white woman representing Ebony on
Well, that was
Legendary?
that was the casting
Well,
thing. I don't know how they did cast it in the first season because I got casted. I was the fourth Ebony
I
casted.
know T.
Give the
So I
tea.
don't. I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
that
not
little
sure.
Hennessy
I
is
know T.
working. That little Hennessy is
What's the
working.
tea, London?
So,
I just want y'all to let y'all know that Shy
Isla
was a
was
replacement.
already part of the production of Legendary when they were first creating it. So they were sitting on Legendary for 2 years before they even made it actually come to life. So Isla was already a representative because she was living in LA and she had heard about it. And they was bringing all the ballroom girls
I
together,
thought
like
originally the
She
show
was a
was
part of it.
Isla.
She was a part of
and
the
I
whole
thought the show
pilot.
was her.
there was
She was a part of
no,
the
she
pilot.
just
She was
she
part
was
of the
just
hold on,
negotiation and
she
the
was just a
contract.
part of the
hold
pilot.
on, y'all.
That's it.
Because remember, LaBeija was supposed to be on season 1, and then they didn't do it because of the whole thing between Lego. Because remember, before we were able to air, they had did a whole rant about the whole judges being on the show. So then Isla was like, "Oh yeah, this was all in works for 2 years, so she already had her spot."
Right.
And so it, I don't feel like any other Ebony was going to take her spot because she was already in the midst of everything since the
Well,
beginning
the
of
kids
it.
in the
I
house
know.
of Ebony used to read
What
her
I can
down
say is
every
that's not
day.
that. That's not
That's not
100%. That's
entirely
not
true.
100% true because I was one
Mm-mm.
of the persons that was in a hallway with her because what happened was that there was a couple of people that were supposed to come on the show from the House of Ebony that did not make it, and so I was in a hallway with her when she was trying to find those replacements. And I believe the person that was supposed to come was supposed to have that spot, and so since that other person didn't make it and they were trying to find other people to come in, then that's how she ended up becoming the mother of
It
the
was
doing the. She
Devo. It
wasn't
was
supposed to.
Devo.
It
Yeah,
Devo was
was
supposed to come,
Devo was
it was
supposed to be
Devo.
put
Devo
in
didn't
their
come,
house, but
and
they
then
actually
Shy
replaced him with
came.
Shaw
And
Yeah.
then Precious was supposed to
With
come,
Shy.
right? I remember Precious was
because
supposed to
Devo
come
didn't
too.
show up.
Precious was Precious. I remember her saying something about Precious might
Hold
be
on,
one of the
wait,
people
wait,
that
wait, wait,
come.
wait, 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 wait. So before Isla was the mother, the original person they casted to be the father was J Rock. So J
That's
Rock couldn't go
Devo.
because he couldn't
Oh,
get
Devo.
leave from the military. That's how Isla became the mother.
Oh, I remember that. That's true. Yeah, yeah. J Rock
Mm-hmm.
was supposed. Yeah. J Rock. Yeah. hmm But I know in that immediate moment, I know Devo was supposed to come, and then that
And
something
he
happened
didn't
and he
show
didn't
up on
show.
the first day.
Yeah.
Devo, my job, Devo didn't show up because we had
And
a
he got
whole long
Shy.
conversation about that when we first got to the hotel. Devo didn't show up because he at the current time was in a relationship, and then he had like phobia of like
Who knows?
he had a phobia with some
Tell the
ballroom
phobias
people,
of
and he
Paris.
didn't really didn't.
Y'all
I don't
were
know.
very
It was
disrespectful to
about
Isla.
like being who disrespect Isla.
Y'all.
No, first of all, let me get into that. First of all, no, y'all love pumping this narrative, right? So all the whole season, y'all love saying like, "Oh, we were so disrespectful to Isla."
But if
Y'all
y'all
Yep.
was.
if if y'all worked with the Ebony Cash, y'all would understand the frustration that I had to deal with. Like for one, they was hella fucking lazy. Bitches never went to practice. Like you know how like y'all was like, especially like the live events, like bitch y'all practice like what all damn day, stayed up hella hours at nighttime. Bitch, that was
Not
not the
me. I
work
went to
ethic.
sleep.
And that's why you looked.
All right,
That's why
listen.
you
But I'm gonna tell y'all
looked
this right
on
now.
stage.
I'm gonna do this right here. We're definitely gonna have to bring this back for a part 2 because we've been here for 2 hours, y'all, and I don't want to hold y'all up all night. I know y'all can go all night. I know y'all stories can go on and on. So I'm gonna definitely sit you guys down and come up with a date to see when you're available, and we can bring you guys back for a part 2 and see when everybody is, open, have open availability. Because I'm pretty sure the
We need
people
to
want
get
to
into
hear
the
the
nitty
rest of it.
gritty.
Yeah, so I can
Yeah,
tell you
we
almost
Right,
at
I'm gonna
almost
go
at the
back and
Body Slam
rewatch these
Broadway.
seasons so I can have some more questions for y'all.
yeah,
We need to break down these battles and these challenges and these nights.
Right, because some of
Okay.
them
We need
battles
to
was
dig
a
into that.
fool. And wait, before you end this, you know what was upsetting to me watching season 1 and season 2?
She wasn't there
For
long
me
enough.
being a ballroom bitch that I am, you know, the battles that y'all was doing, like, you know how if y'all was in the bottom, you had to send somebody out to battle. Y'all know that
Uh-huh.
part?
Yep.
To
Yeah.
me, people was getting fucked up. I'm just looking like the only person that I could take that vote from on that panel would be Laomi. I just don't see any of them other ones like, oh, she or
But
he.
the other ones wasn't judging you on your performance. The other ones was judging
Yeah,
on other things.
But they actually
Absolutely.
was
presence,
judging your
like
performance too. I can't stand those judges. I hate all of them except Laomi. I like her.
I love
okay,
Naomi and
Kim.
Law.
I love
I
Law.
used to
Yeah.
like Law. I
Hello.
don't like her no more.
That's my
I don't like
girlfriend
that.
too.
That's
Yeah,
my
fuck
that's
law.
my
I felt like
girlfriend.
she was doing too much.
That's my girlfriend
I,
too. I blocked her
I
it
because
was
she
felt
just
didn't
like
the
I
care
felt
for
edits,
like
me
my
anymore.
love. It
But
was just the
she
edits,
got
my
kids after the
love.
show.
you blocked her.
It was the edits.
I don't really think she was doing
Well,
too
that's
much. The way they edited it and put it all together, it made it seem
Yeah,
like
it
she
was
was
the
doing too much.
edits.
She
It made her
wasn't
look
really.
like she was like a
Yeah.
nasty girl. She honestly
Kiki got on my
explained like why
nerves.
she was saying the things that she said.
But I
Like
would have rather Kiki be on our season than them switch out like guest judges every week. So I would have rather Kiki be like a main judge, so they have 4 main judges. And
I
yeah,
wanted Jamila to go home.
they need to bring
I
Uncle
Good.
did
Cliff back
too.
too
Uncle
because
Cliff.
he did a great job with judging. Like he really like knew what he was doing. I enjoyed him,
see,
Uncle Cliff, when he
Wait,
came.
y'all
who?
had the
Who?
fan judges. We had the bullshitting ass judges, like
so
the
Yeah,
We
like
had
I
Kelly
like my
Rowland. We
y'all
had
had the fan
Cause
uh
Law
judges.
was
Tiffany
drunk as
Haddish to
fuck
her
like every
ass. We had
motherfucking night.
fucking
we
Taraji P
had
Henson.
people we was like, who are them? Oh,
We
that's who
had a
they is.
drunk
Whatever.
girl. We had
Then
Walking
Tyra. She
Dead, I
was
don't remember
drunk.
him.
Mother Alexa
Tyra was
abundant.
so drunk, her titty kept coming out. Bitch, I was sitting on the side of the stage for an hour and a half.
That's and
Just
and,
listen.
and no
mind you,
shit. That's the
Yo,
only
their
reason, and
argument,
that's
recorded
the only
their
reason
argument
why
was
the
like for
Escadas
30
won.
minutes.
That's the
their
only
Their
reason
argument
why
recorded
was
the
took
30
Escadas fucking
minutes.
won.
their
That's the only
recorded
reason
took
why the fucking Escadas won. Because
bitch
Tyra
that
got
Uh,
her
takes
ass on that motherfucking
wait, wait.
stage and
and
made
me
the
and me
Escadas vogue again and
and Misha
again
Lay said
and
she was
and
gonna
she
again
get
and again.
and she gave them, y'all remember she gave them some money that episode? Then she said that she was gonna give all y'all
And
money.
gave us
yes,
some
First
she
of
When
extra
all,
was
did.
coin,
when was
hold
that
yes.
on.
episode?
Yes.
Wait,
That's the
hold
only
on.
reason why they won that
And we got
episode.
extra coin. Yes, we did. First of all, hold on.
Yeah,
At
you
the end of
closing
our
it out,
production,
London.
the first time we had a standing ovation, so it was already game over since then. And then Tyra was enjoying it so much, she called us
You a
back
lie.
as
You
she
a
was about to
lie.
give her
So
score.
how
You
much
a
extra
lie.
time?
London, you had game
You a
standing
London,
lie.
ovation.
hold up. London. This is how we gonna close it out. How much extra did Tyra give y'all? How much extra did she
How
give y'all?
and the judges were. And then second, I wanted
No,
to
London,
ask you
London.
guys, who
How
is
much
y'all
extra did
favorite
she
guest
give
judge
y'all?
of the show? Who's y'all
No,
favorite
how
guest
much
judge of the
extra did
show?
she give y'all? How much extra did Tyra give y'all?
10,000.
What? I know you fucking lying.
Nope.
She was that fucked up on that show that she gave y'all $10,000 of her hard cash.
Yes.
I could have went home after that. No shade.
That wasn't her money. That was legendary money. They felt bad for the
Okay.
house of Escada.
No,
All
I
right. So
felt
y'all
no. I
listen.
think it,
No,
No, it was
No,
from
that
listen,
was
we're
her.
her
gonna
name.
leave
She
it.
That was
No,
said
her.
Look, this is the clip. Hold on, let me just mute the piano. I want to thank everybody for coming out. This was the Pieces of Me, the Legendary Edition, with my co-host Puffy. Like I said, we're gonna set up for a part 2 with these people. We're gonna definitely bring these wonderful people back. I had a great time tonight. I know the comments enjoyed you guys. They have been going up all night. We're definitely gonna have to bring this cast back. There's a lot of people who still didn't even come, y'all. When I tell y'all that group is still full of people that still didn't even come to the panel, so we're definitely gonna have to spin the block on this. Yeah, I'm gonna let everybody give a quick closing remarks, and then we're gonna head on up out of here. I'm gonna start with Gillette. I'm gonna keep everybody muted so we can get this done quick, because I know y'all like to intervene.
Bye everybody. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for like tuning in and appreciating what we did for Ballroom. Even though, some had their doubts or, whatever. But we did it. We had a great time. But if you still want to watch Legendary, you can start watching on your little illegal channels and your legal websites and things of that sort. But yeah.
Mhm. Thank you. Go ahead, sister.
Oh yeah, it's the Princess of Philadelphia. Mother send them home, bitch. Yeah, yeah, bitch. Fuck all y'all bitches. Some of y'all bitches is unfucking grateful. That's what the fuck I'ma say. Some of you bitches is unfucking grateful, and you should be grateful for what the fuck you had, bitch. And stop being up here fucking complaining, bitch. You had a great experience, bitch. Okay? Bye.
All right, sister. I love
Okay,
you.
I'll snatch that frontal off that bitch.
No, you won't.
No, I will.
No, you won't. So I just want to give my closure. You know, play pussy, get fucked. Basically, in my books, and we keeping everything on business and standing on it. I love Legendary. I love everything that they gave. With solo booking Diva before and after. So yeah.
That's right. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, everybody that came out tonight and joined the panel. Thank you to everybody that's in the comments that was tuning in. I enjoyed Legendary. I enjoyed my all the cast from my season. It was all friendly competition. Love down.
I love you, Erica.
Tori.
Oh, hey, thank you for having me. Thank y'all. It was a good thing. I had some fun. It was fun rehashing some of the stuff. I can tell y'all now, y'all, we didn't even get to half of the shit that truly happened
That's
behind
why
the
we're gonna
scenes.
spin the
So
block. We're gonna spin the block.
yeah,
This was,
because it was some house dramas between houses. It was some people getting into it with production, and yeah, it was a lot going on.
Yeah, we're
So
gonna
yeah.
spin the block. We're gonna spin the block on that, Tori. I'm gonna hit y'all up in the group, and we're gonna find out a date to bring y'all back.
All right. Peace out. Love
Mind
you.
you, the
Thank you,
next time
Donna.
we
Thank
come
you,
back, we're
Puffy.
gonna have to come back with some liquor, because I'm gonna need
All
y'all
right.
all at least
Chi, make the
more.
panel.
Okay, y'all. All right, well, there you go. Chi, say what you gotta go, my nigga. That's right.
Hold on. Fuck the whole Legendary show. Fuck every bitch that was on that motherfucker. Because I honestly really don't give a fuck, to be honest. Because I'm legendary, bitch. So it don't matter to me. I just was waiting for the bitch that said that's what she said, but she didn't come to that because I was going to read that bitch. That's why I came to crash the party, but bye.
All right.
Hey y'all. So I had an amazing time. Season 1 is my family forever. I had um, memories that I can never ever regret making with these other cast members. Now, I did see a question about this. Why did everybody leave Escada? Is because there was certain things that happened in Escada that certain people. I will leave this with you.
London, no, you're not leaving us with that. They gotta wait for that. They gotta wait for that. They gotta wait for that. They gotta wait for
I
that,
can't
London.
say though, London, that this, like as the show graduated through the episodes, I did become a fan of the Escadas. Like, especially when Cheyenne did the Fembot, that's when I was like,
Yes.
please stop playing with Escada. No shade.
and we lived out our dreams on the show. Like we really sat down together as a team, as a family, put our plans, our future, and let the episodes tell our story. But
All right, we love
until
you,
part two,
Langston.
I see you
Yes.
guys.
Okay. Little Miss Drag.
Yo, what's up? I'm sorry I was late to the party. Make sure part two y'all tune in because we're gonna definitely get into more of the behind the scenes exclusive content that was going down. You know, it was a lot. It was a hell of a lot. But season one was definitely a experience, and you know I wouldn't change it for the world, honestly. So thank y'all for tuning in to Legendary seasons 1, 2, and 3. Hopefully, you know we get renewed, picked up by another um, production, and yeah, thank y'all.
All right. And you can go ahead and close this out, right? Cool.
Hey, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for having me. It's been great. I found some tea that I didn't know, spilled some tea that I did. So yeah, I can't wait for part two. Juices.
Okay, thank you. Yes, have a good night, right? Cool. And
This was
there y'all
cute.
go, y'all. Sister, that was cute, right? It was real
This was
cute. That was
cute.
cute.
No shade.
No shade, sister. You know you're gonna be here for part two.
Yeah, call me up. Call me up. Thank you so much,
Definitely.
Vicky.
I want to say thank you to everybody who came out tonight. Hold on, wait, hold on. Here we go. Wait. Okay, boom. Here we go. I want to say, y'all, thank you all for coming out tonight. You all have a great evening. This was another installment of Pieces of Me, the Legendary Edition. You guys have a great night, and until next time, love y'all.